I canceled the Mother's Day celebration that I arranged for my wife after hearing what she told my son. I have a 13-year-old son, and I'm remarried to my wife, who has a 16-year-old daughter. The family generally gets along well, but my son is more introverted, and my wife and stepdaughter often push him to socialize more than he's comfortable with. He expressed frustration about being forced out of his comfort zone, so I spoke to my wife and stepdaughter, asking them to respect his need for space. They apologized and promised to give him more freedom. With Mother's Day coming up, I planned a surprise celebration for my wife at a restaurant, though my stepdaughter spoiled the surprise by giving her a heads up. The day before, I came home early to finalize preparations. When I walked in through the front door, I overheard my wife and stepdaughter talking to my son. My wife was asking him to stay home from the celebration, saying his introverted attitude would make her family uncomfortable and ruin the mood. My son reassured her that he would try to be social, but she dismissed him, saying she didn't understand why he wanted to celebrate Mother's Day with her since she wasn't his mom. My stepdaughter added some backhanded comments, and when they saw me, both were shocked into silence. I told my son and stepdaughter to go to their rooms and informed my wife that the celebration was cancelled. She repeatedly asked why, and I explained what I overheard. She tried to defend herself, saying I only heard part of the conversation, but I stood firm. She got upset, asking how she'd explain it to her family, and accused me of making a huge mistake. I ignored her tantrum, and this morning, she left with my stepdaughter to stay with her family. I haven't heard from her since. I'm upset, but more than anything, I feel hurt. Yes, I had planned the celebration, but the way she spoke to my son was too harsh for me to overlook.